Okay, continuing on. So again, we look for a word. We want to replace it with another word. We can write it down, and all we do is just replace all. Okay, and it replaces all of that, all of this word over here with whatever you want. Okay, that's what find and replace is. And continuing on, we're going to talk about formatting paragraph. Okay, and this is this part over here. Okay, font, paragraph over here. We talk about margins. Okay, so if I ask you to define margins, this is what it is. Margins are the edges around a document that do not have type on them. It can also be called white space. Okay, there's 4 types of margins: top, bottom, left, and right. Okay, top, bottom, left, and right. Indenting. Okay, there are 3 indent markers which can be moved to set left and right margins. Okay, you need to know these vocabs. The first line indent marker sets the left margin for the first line of a paragraph. Hanging indent leaves the first line at its position and sets the rest of the paragraph lines at an indent hanging off the first line. The third indent marker, called the right indent, sets the right margin. So these are different indenting tools. You need to know them. It's very important. I'm going to give you demonstrations on how these look like on a document, so don't worry. I'll give you a PowerPoint presentation on formatting paragraph. Okay? And these are some other vocabs over here that you need to know. Alignment, okay? The alignment of a paragraph can be left align, right align, center, justify. And alignment, a definition of it is the relationship of the paragraph to the margins. So I'll show you what alignment is here. This is your alignment, okay? So if you want to align your text to the left, so if I want to highlight this for you, align it left, it's aligning it left right now. If I want to align it right, it's aligning it right. If I want to align it in the middle, that's what it looks like. And if it's justified, that's what it looks like. So it's just how text is organized in your document so that it can be neat and clean and nice for you to see. But it's up to you how you want to align your document. So we're going to go to the original one, which is right here. All right, so moving on, tabulation. Wait, before we move on to tabulation, line spacing is the space between the lines of text. You can choose from a single space, double space, 1.5. So line spacing is this. Let me just highlight this, show you what that is. This is your line and paragraph spacing. If you notice, if you hover over these tools, it'll give you a quick definition of what it is and what it does. So this one says, choose how much space appears between lines of text or between paragraphs. So we're going to click on it. Now it's on 1. You see how the spaces change between each line of text? It's pretty cool, right? You should know this feature and use it every time. So that's line spacing. Bulleting and numbering. If I want to bullet and number this whole little paragraph, easy, I just go here. This is bullets and this is numbering. If I want to do bullets, I can do that. You can see how it changed. You can choose any kind of bulleting that you want right here. And then if you want to number it, you can actually do that too, however you want. See how it changes? Pretty cool. All right, we already know that. Now we're going to move on. If definition of bullets and numbering are used to emphasize list in a document. Tabulation. This is talking about tab stops. Okay, tab stops are used to line up columns of text or tables or data in a document instead of using the spacebar. The space used by a tab can be filled with a leader character, which is a solid or dotted line. Okay, you don't need to really understand this. We're going to do a lot more learning on tabulation once you come back from lockdown, but if I want to show you what tabulation looks like, it's right here. You can change your tab through here. So now it's on left tab. It tells you that. If I click it, it's on center tab. If I click it again, it's on right tab. This is decimal tab. And then of course if I click it again, this is bar tab. And then now we're back to the different indentations. First line indentation is also shown on your ruler. You have your first line indent, you have your hanging indent, and you have left indent. And they're all up here. And this is just what it does. It changes the spacing to make your document wider and bigger. So you see that? Okay, it does a couple of things with your text. But we're not going to touch that because it's going to ruin our notes. We're going to talk about this later. So left tab lines up the left side of text. Right tab lines up the right side of text. Center tab centers text to the center. Decimal tab lines up decimal points of decimal numbers. A bar tab stop doesn't position text. Okay, it doesn't do any of that. It inserts a vertical bar at the tab position. Unlike other tabs, the bar tab is added to the text as soon as you click the ruler. If you don't clear the bar tab stop before you print your document, the vertical line is printed. You're going to learn more about this as you come to school, but don't worry about this for now. Just make sure you know the definitions of these. Okay, we're going to also talk about formatting page, margins, orientation. Orientation is found in your layout. Orientation just change your direction of your document. So right now it's in landscape. See how it changes? But we don't want to do that. We just want to go back to portrait. Okay, now headers and footers is also important. You can insert headers and footers right over here, and also page numbers. So this is where your header and footer is. It is located in your insert tab, header and footer group. And this is the definition of it. You should know this. Okay. Table, of course, we are very familiar with how to create tables. If you want to create a table, you do this. Okay. Borders and shading. This is located in your design. Page borders, page color, watermark. Okay. There's different kinds of borders and shading, but this is where you do the page borders. So if you click on it, this is what it does. Okay. You can actually go to MS Word and try to practice these. These are important to know and learn, especially for your assignments in your different classes. Okay, dictionary. We all know dictionary spell check. Okay, we're going to go to review, and this is where you find your spelling and grammar check over here. And also your comments. You can do comments in your MS Word, but we don't need to worry about that. You just need to know what spelling and grammar check is and where it is. Help. Help is always available. This tab over here. Okay. Microsoft Office Word. Sorry about that. Microsoft Office Word help is available in the help menu, and it's all here. Okay. All right. These are some examples of the tab stops. We're going to talk more about this later, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, that wraps up MS Word. This is the first notes of MS Word, and I just finished it up for you. Hope you understood something, but if not, you can always ask, especially in our Google Meets we have on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye.